Hello, Monsters Abound here, and welcome to part 15 of my Throgg campaign. Monsters Abound, a YouTube channel rated best in the world by Estonian stool whittlers aged 27 to 34, and those guys know what they like, presumably. Throgg knows what he likes.
Battle time is feeding time!
That's right, Throgg. And it's crushing cities and raising large statues to unpredictable and terrifying trans-dimensional entities in their place in exchange for unfathomable but corrupting powers. Everyone needs a hobby. I've got to give it to Throgg. These things are pretty. I mean, that's pretty ornate. You wouldn't expect Throgg and an army of horrifying monsters to be able to manage that, but look at that. What a work of art. Good job, Throgg. Good job. So, right. Well, Wulfrik is currently. As soon as you finish recruiting Wulfrik, you can go and find it. We're recruiting some Marauder champions and some skin wolves into his army, and I also want to grab a mammoth. I think we're still a few turns away from being able to recruit one. Not you. There we go. I think, is it one turn? Yeah, okay, we're one turn away from being able to recruit a mammoth, so we're going to do that. And while we do that, Throgg is going to continue on his merry little ways. That should be very, very good. Okay, so let's start off by going to the next turn because we can't move anymore. Well, that's right, there's Kaj down there, I think. He's been wandering around the Empire, just making a nuisance of himself, really. Just taking in the sights, the sounds, taking pictures, just being a tourist, really. We've had a garrison attack failure, faction destroyed, and oh yes. Yes, we had the beastmen pop up. We're going to have to go and deal with that. Norden is... Oh, actually, Norden's not looking too bad at the moment. Lack of corruption, difficulty, taxes. That's I guess it's because Throgg's in the region, in the province. That's all right. We're going to have to go and deal with this beastman army because they're in my way. Going to do that. Also, they're raiding my territory. I really don't like that. That's going to be annoying, and it's going to give time. It's going to give Ostland and Midland time to replenish their forces. We're still at war with Nordland. We need to go and deal with them. I think maybe we deal with the beastmen and head through to Salzen and this one, and also we can raid Middenheim to get to the next part of our Monster Hunter quest. I'd almost completely forgotten about that, and that's my fault. And right, we're going to grab the Dark Furnace as well, and we are then going to grab a War Mammoth. Yes. Do we get rid of our Feral Mammoth, or do we wait? It'll be 5 turns.
Where's my next one?
Hang on. Right, okay. Let's go recruit units. Okay, so recruiting. Right. Okay, so that's fine. That's made that decision for me. Let's grab let's get rid of you. And I want 2 mammoths in this army. That's what we're going for. We're going to have to. We're losing 500 a turn at the moment, but that's not too bad. We'll lose more once we've got 2 mammoths in the army, but we'll be fine. Oh, looks like someone's ranked up. Ralph, Dregra, or Throgg, maybe. Nordland.
Or when my ice age comes.
A fair question, Throgg. Peace in our age? No peace. Only war. Dwarves and Clan Angrund have confederated. I suspect that means the south of the map is currently dwarf country. Assault garrison failure, ravaging of the dwarves. So we've got that tech. And okay, so we've got. We can either get rank increase for Skin Wolves or for mere Bale Fiend. I think we've got the maximum of both, to be honest, so I don't think it really matters. Reptilian also, sure we'll go for that. And it looks like Dregra has got a skill point. Well done, Dregra. Let's grab Restorer. It's going to help a little bit, and we are going to head to Eringrad for the moment. That's going to up that public order a bit. That's going to help. And all right, come on. There we are. Right, 2 turns, and we will be ready to go. It does mean we are losing a lot of cash though, so we've got to be a little bit careful of that. Where is our nearest? Okay, so we can, as soon as there we go. As soon as Wulfrik has finished, he can march on Fort Jakova and sack that. And we're going to deal with these annoying little pests. And we're just going to pick up the last technology that we can, slaughtering of the Greenskins. The Greenskins' love of war almost matches that of Norscan tribes. Let savagery be met with savagery. Good plan, so let's go and do that. And then we've run out of technology to research. And it'll just be if we take one of the provincial capitals. Beastmen, you want to will that mean they'll march on Bretonnia? Do I want them to march on Bretonnia? You know what? Sure.
Don't care who you are.
Kislev, you want a peace treaty? No. Absolutely not. So raiding, okay, that's okay actually, because I think the Beastmen will now head towards Bretonnia. I'm more than happy for that to happen, so that's going to be absolutely fine. Let's head over the sea. Oh, no, not freaking hell, Throgg.
I'll have a crack.
Yeah, well, you do that. Right, Ralph. Ralph, let's give you... you're level 18. So maybe we could... I don't... Do we want... I don't really need it. I was thinking about maybe getting Insatiable Hunger to increase our experience per turn, but I don't think it's actually going to be that useful. So maybe Devastating Charge? Boost that up a bit? Seems like a good idea. Wulfrik, you need one more turn. And we do have Heros here. He's got some fire spells. Let's give him Burning Head as well.
My challenge?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Hopefully, Morga the Shadowgave will bugger off. Leave me alone. Good, he has. Fantastic.
You want to die now?
Kislev, peace treaty? No, no peace. Assault garrison success on Kislev. I don't know why he's doing that, but sure, if that's what you want to do, you can go nuts. Right, let's march southward.
They can't hide.
We're going to start raiding there. It's going to help a little bit. And Throgg. Okay, so we've got Vasily Ultiman in Salzen. Salzen is pretty heavily defended, but I think Throgg's super secret siege strategy. No wait, special super secret siege strategy can win the day. I reckon we got this. Throgg's super secret special siege strategy in action once again. I might try a little slight change to it. We've got the trolls leading the front, and I'm going to hold back the Familiar Warriors and the Werekin to try and sneak around. Potentially we can try and push through and then sort of try and spread out and force them back a bit. Not sure. We're taking a lot of damage. They've got a lot of missile units and of course a fire and celestial wizard. So we have taken quite a bit of damage. Going to have to move up to the... Oof! Becomes a barrage of mortar shots. That's an idea. Let's get everyone right up to the wall so they can't be picked off. Javelin they're going to start throwing javelins at these guys. It's not a particularly good exchange to have. The javelins do not exchange well with fire from the top of forts, but old James Flansburger there, he's taken a few javelins. Yep, that's not ideal, but we have managed. We smashed through the gate as per usual. There we go, and Drigra got off his token blender spell, and that's minced a lot of the units up on the wall there. We can find Dregra. We'll find out how much damage he did. That's Throgg. Where's Dregra gone? Dregra, there you are. Dregra, 147 kills. Not too shabby. The javelins are getting some work done though, look at that. Fortunately, it looks like some halberdiers have decided to sort of stand at the rear. That's really helping because the angle they're coming in at, that's working perfectly. But we're still getting shot up. But I'm not particularly bothered about that. We're still smashing our way through. Frostworms have come down and they've got caught by some Empire Knights there, but I think we'll be okay. Be okay with that. Throgg's going to use his Thunder ability. It's going to do a little bit of damage there. And the Werekin and Ralph have managed to sneak past. They're going to hit the rear. Then goes Ralph to some great swords there. Very nice. The javelins have actually done quite a lot of damage. I mean, 46, 50 kills, 40. That's pretty sizable, to be honest. I'm quite pleased with that. And then the main sort of melee. There's
Stop them!
yeah, there's people getting absolutely minced here.
Doing it!
They are using dark forces against the enemy!
Ralph has used his Frost Vortex spell. I mean, he's doing very well. He's basically tearing apart a unit of greatswords by himself, as well as some handgunners there. The man has come in to assist. Unfortunately, it is a very big target, and this line of handgunners down there is going to get some damage done. Frostworms are doing okay. The Cold Void are there. He's managed to kill off one unit of Empire Knights. Another one has charged him. We do have some reinforcements, but Shivermore is there as well, so that should be fine. We're just finishing off the units here. They're not going to stand around for much longer. We did take quite a bit of damage though. I mean, it's a good strategy, but it is costly. There's a Celestial Wizard there getting punted around. We only brought 377 units to the battlefield. We've lost it's less than 100, isn't it? That's no, that's more than 100 onto the bound. Didn't do very well in Maths GCSE, as you can probably tell. But we have smashed aside the defenders. Shivermore and the Werekin here. Skinwalls, they are going to finish off the last few fleeing units. I didn't notice was that the Cold Voider has these weird tentacly things coming up from underneath it. It's kind of tickling his underbelly, which is a little bit sinister, a little bit Slanesh maybe. Yeah, you're retreating in the wrong direction if you're retreating towards the giant mutant were people. There's Ralph. Ralph turned up as well, as have the... Oh, it's Soul Crusher. Hi, Soul Crusher. You took a bit of damage during that fight, didn't you? It's fine. Get some revenge. That's what it's there for. There we go. Well, there we go. A close victory, but I mean that strategy just works every single time. So we've got some nice loot there. Yes, that's good. Enjoying that. And I keep meaning to raise Salzen, but it's just so much delicious money. And oh look, Throgg's got a mantle of chaos. Upon me, the mantle of chaos in the eyes of the gods. And then two little. Not sure what that is. Good. So let's get. Can we get Throgg back into our territory? Yes, just about. There we go. That will let him heal up a little bit, especially Soul Crusher. Poor Soul Crusher. He turned into a bit of a pincushion, but that's okay. And Wulfrik is yeah. So I think this is the last. Yes, Dmitry Tazaryov is, I believe, the faction leader for Kislev. Yes, he is. So that looks like that's their last army. That poor, pitiful army. So it's just got a great swordsman, some halberdiers, some gunners, some outriders, and a mortar, and that's it. That's all they've got left. And here we come with 3 mouths.
No space for you in Throgg's new world. Just die!
You heard the guy, Kazrak. You want a non-aggression pact? Sure, okay.
Don't care who you are! I smash your face in!
All this diplomacy going on, it's surely... Oh, a peace treaty? No. No thanks. What are you doing? What's that? Assault units? Oh, you little...
The eternal
Yeah,
challenge.
you barely did any damage, so...
Drown them in blood.
Okay, right, so this is a siege. Do we want to build up some... Are we on guard? We're on guard, so that's to reduce the chance by 30%. So maybe we want a couple of siege towers. It's going to take a couple of turns to finish, but it will let us get up on the wall while our mammoths smash down the door. I think that's probably a good option, so let's do that. So we'll continue the siege,
Of death.
give it a couple of turns to build siege weapons, and that should then be fine. Kislev is Kislev max rank? Kislev is not yet max rank, so we'll hold off. How long will it take? So we need 5, is it? 5, and it's 7. That's going to take out quite a while. It'll take even longer without Heros there. But that should be fine. Okay, right, I think we're ready to go back and raise Salzen.
Wiping them
Yep,
out.
that's a much bigger chance. Let's do that. Yep, took a little bit of damage, but that's fine. And then we'll get some cash. Right, who do we raise this for? Okay, we've got the Eagle is at 42 out of 60. The Serpent is... Right, so that's going to reduce by 2, isn't it? Yeah, okay, so that's fine. So we can raise for the Eagle.
I'll have a crack.
So Throgg is now brave. Insane Courage. Clearly rolled a double 1, indeed. And Norse Berserker. A grim northern land of ice trolls, chaos spawn, and breed of tough fighters. Potion of toughness, yeah, that's fine. Right. No point in raiding, is there? No. Okay. Okay, and Wulfrik is laying siege. Is he laying siege?
Drown them.
Yes, good. Because he's quite far away with his mammoth there. I guess you can lay siege from a distance with a mammoth. Makes sense. Let's finish off upgrading some of these buildings. Don't think there's anything... Ah, yes, we can do that. And that, and that, and that. And that'll bring in a little bit of cash. That'll help. I need... Yeah, I think Throgg needs to just replenish a little bit. His super secret special siege strategy is unbeatable, but it is quite punishing, so we pay a price. Morga the Shadowgrave is currently raiding the Empire, that's fine. Let's pop Throgg back into Norden. There he goes, hobbling off, and I think, well, just one turn there's probably going to be enough, and we got Wulfrik laying siege there, so that's all good. I'm quite pleased with how this is going so far. This is very good.
All the world is meat for my grinder. You first.
Sword has become blunted from constant use. The hammer weighs heavy. Now is time to consider peace. No, absolutely not. Right. So Throgg has had time to replenish. He's back in fighting form. Okay, yeah, let's just move up. I think we need to put the death blow to old Nordland. They've been a bit of a thorn in our side for a while now. Torvald, you have a skill point. Let's pop that in the purple sun. Sure, we will go for that.
Finally, a fight.
Right, so we've managed to finish those two, and I think we are ready for a battle. So it's now Wulfrik's turn to use the super secret siege special strategy. I'm pretty sure I get that wrong every single time I say it. Never mind. Yeah, we've got 3 mammoths coming in. I mean, you know, that is squad goals, isn't it? Have mammoths. Maybe if we had 5, they could join together to one mega mammoth. I'm sure with the power of chaos that can happen. I mean, they'd probably all be melded together and tortured creatures, but that would be pretty kick-ass, wouldn't it? A mega mammoth. So we're going to smash down the door. However, unlike Throgg, we have built some siege towers, because we are puny humans after all. We're not the magnificent, monstrous menagerie that Throgg has. So we are going to have to use some siege towers. Javelins again, they're going to do absolutely bugger all, and they will just get shot to pieces. Probably should not bring them to a siege fight, but never mind. Oh, it looks like they managed to kill one guy. It's not all bad. Could be worse. Yep, absolutely nothing going on there. We are taking some mortar shots, but we should be okay. Most of the javelins seem to be flying off into the courtyard, doing absolutely nothing. Never mind. Those handgunners are... yeah, handgunners, they're the... I love handgunners. I mean, not when I'm fighting them, but the rest of the time they are great. So we've almost reached the wall and the gates are down. That means the Mammoth Squad and the Skin Wolves can come charging through, and here they come. Yep, that's a pretty devastating charge right there. However, they do have some Outriders up on the hill there. That's going to be... They're going to be shooting down into us, and that's going to be pretty devastating. Trying to get mammoths through a gate, it's not easy. A lot of... Need some reversing cameras or something on them. But we have reached the wall with our puny humans, and they are going to be... Well, I mean, currently they're up against the crossbowman unit. That's probably not going to go well for the crossbowmen. On the other side, we've got a couple. We've got a handgunners and a crossbowman unit. Again, that's a battle that those guys are not going to want to engage in. We've managed to catch some handgunners down here as well, so our Marauder champions are going to be slashing their way through. However, the centre needs a bit of help. We have charged Wulfrik straight up into, but see, they've got a lot of missile units up there, so we're having a little bit of trouble. Skin Wolves are having a lot of fun with the state troops here, but they are outnumbered, and we don't have Throgg in the mix either. And Torvald kind of got forgotten when I deployed. I kind of left him over in the middle of nowhere. We have managed to bring him up now. There he is in his stupid little chariot. Little weirdo. I'm sure he and the advisor will get on being weird together. Wulfrik is embroiled in combat with some Outriders. Yeah, some Outriders. He just seems to be trying to march through the middle of them at the moment. Oh, there we go. He's got free. There we go. So we've got... Wait, where's my other knife? Oh, there he is. How can you lose a mammoth? They're huge. So we've taken the square, but mostly because we're just chasing the Outriders away. Wulfrik's dealing with the general, and I think he's got an Empire captain there with him. The Skin Wolves, they're not... Yeah, they're outnumbered. They've had enough. They're on the run, but we are bringing in our Icehorn Marauders to come and assist. So they are being backed up now. And over on this side, our Marauders are also coming down from the walls. However, they're getting shot up from the rear by these handgunners. I mean, those handgunners are relentless. We finally managed to catch these guys up on the wall as well. They were firing down. So the state troops are slowly going. They are slowly falling. Now that the Skin Wolves have got the reinforcements they so desperately need. In come the Brutes of the Hound. Those guys are going to be absolutely savage. I mean, even with can we get? Where are they? There they are. No, missed them. Damn it. Well, I think their melee attack, even if they aren't armor piercing, is still pretty devastating. We need to deal with those handgunners over there, but I think they're breaking. One of our mammoths has chased one of the Outrider units all the way across the city. That's fine, and Wulfrik's now chasing out the rest. And there we go. We've managed to secure the city.
The Sea of Claws is ours. So is this land.
That's right. It is. Yeah, that is true. This land is yours. And these swordsmen are trying to retreat directly into the bloodthirsty horde of marauders and werewolves. Probably not sensible. But you know, 10 out of 10 for balls there. Well, a close victory, and that was fairly... I really must get better at winning sieges. Never mind, we did get a lot of loot from that, so that was nice. And another rank gain for Wulfrik there. He'll enjoy that. Okay, so do we sack, or do we just raise it? I think maybe raising it. Let's raise it for the Serpent to try and keep our level 1 bonus. I think that's probably the best plan. Now we've got a slave chain. One more impossible cruelty atop all others. Well, you wouldn't want the poor unfortunates to escape, would you? That's true, I wouldn't want them to escape. So that's a fair point. +8 leadership when fighting against Empire forces and Bretonnian forces, and income from sacking +10.
The eternal challenge.
Quite nice. So do Kislev do have... Talabheim there. We still have that. But otherwise they are completely destroyed, and we're heading for that town, the unpronounceable place that I cannot say, not because it's horrible, but just because I literally just don't know how to pronounce it. Let's get fueled by war, so that's going to increase I'll decrease our upkeep, so that's going to help a lot, especially with those mammoths. So the mammoths are only 391 a turn now, barely anything. I'll have 5.
Thinks he's a king. In time I be his master.
Are you going to declare war? You're going to declare war. Well, you are defensive allies with Kislev, so that's not a massive surprise. Yes, Kazakh. Fair enough. Okay, so rare metal again. I'm going to go for slashed arms, armor minus 10. Don't care about armor. And let's march back to Kislev, just to do a little bit of replenishment. Off you go.
My
There we go.
challenge?
Right, and now Throgg. Yeah, that's a simple battle. There we go, and we will sack it. Could have established outpost, but I'm going to sack it first.
Not
And
possible.
then establish the outpost next turn. I think Chaos Corruption is... we do 22 by ourselves. That's pretty good. Erengard and Norden are fine for public order. Kislev would be fine once these guys go. Heros, can you try and assassinate? Critical success. Good job, Hero. You absolute star. What do I mean, I could put you in Wulfrik's army. Is that... is that just one target, or... I don't know. Well, let's go for evasion. I might put you in Wulfrik's army, to be honest. I could get rid of the Icehorn Marauders and pop Heros in there. That would give him 2 spellcasters. Do I like that idea? Do I think maybe a wolf... I was going to put a skin wolf in. Where's Ingemar gone? Ingemar, are you over there? Hello. Sorry about that. Let's... yeah, I'm not sure. To have a think about it. I don't know. Alright, we do need the Winter 2 crap. We need to raid Karakadrin to do that. Does it have to be Throgg's army, or can Wulfrik do it? Not sure. We also need to raid Middenheim, which is over here, and we're on our way there anyway. Once I've established this one, then we'll head south, raid, and do that quest battle. So, yeah, okay, they're attacking our buildings. We've got the Slaughter Greenskins. We've got that tech now. We're all teched up. We don't have any more technology to research other than the special technologies. Anything working? Actually, I was going to check. Where's Wulfrik? Wulfrik.
I am the one.
I wanted you to have... well, I'd quite like you to have a Banner of Rage, but I also wanted you to have a Greyling Wereking, because it's +4 melee attack for skin wolves, and I think that's going to be quite nice to have.
My ice age comes.
Throgg. Rather than a Dragon Hall Raider, how about having the Banner of Rage? And Scarecrow Gun is garbage, so give you the Razor Standard as well, I think. And let's...
I eat my enemies. I'll wreck them.
yep, we're going to then establish an outpost. There we
Taste
go.
my vomit.
Ralph is a Feater of Nurgle. We've got the Gold Sigil Sword in there as well. And I'm going to rename this to just die. I can pronounce that. Excellent. Ralph, you've got a skill point. Let's pop that in Unnatural Thirst. Give you some more health. That's always good. And Drigra, let's go for Restorer, because then you can buff up our replenishment. We can't move anywhere this turn, but next turn we will move into Middenheim and raid it. And Wulfrik. Okay, maybe one more turn just to replenish your army a little bit, and then we will march. Okay, so the south we've got the vampire counts. Do we want to take on the vampire counts just yet, or do we want to concentrate on the Empire? I think we probably want to concentrate on the Empire. So we will not attack the vampire counts just yet. But soon. But very, very soon. Okay, Larmont Dahl, you've got a skill point. Let's go for Dark Deceiver. That will be fine. And we've got some damaged buildings here. We can repair those.
All the world is meat for my grub.
What do you want, Kislev? A peace treaty? Ha! No. No, you don't get peace. You get being smashed in the... really? Grim Visions. You know what? No, is that magic resistance plus 15% for all units? Now, if we want to do the Monster Hunter, I believe the two Cygors have magical attacks, so therefore magic resistance would give us some resistance against their attacks. So maybe I think we're going to heed the visions. It'll make us a little bit slower to travel, but we should be fine. So let's get Wulfrik over here. I think I want Ingmar in his army, so let's tool out Ingmar. Glittering Scales, or let's get Gambler's armor. Let's go for Berserker Sword and Slave Chains, I guess. Go for that. Let's give him a... Ooh. Potion of Toughness or Potion of Healing? Let's go for Potion of Toughness. And let's give him some bits here. Yeah, sure. Does that stack? Probably not, but whatever, we'll give him that as well. And yeah, sure, whatever. Give him all those bits. And we will get rid of the Icehorn Marauders, I think.
Challenge.
And Ingmar, you're now Wulfrik's little you're Wulfrik's Ralph, basically. That's what you are. Okay, let's head down into Middenheim here and we will raid that. Yeah, we're losing a lot of order per turn. That's due to lack of corruption. There's not much we can do about that right this second. However, even with 2 mammoths, we currently have positive income. That's pretty impressive. Maybe Larmont. Maybe we need to you know what, Larmont? You are not going to... Right, come over here. In fact, march over there. We're going to trick you out with some... Oh, it'll be like Pimp My Ride, except Pimp My Army. We'll get you some nice, like, you know, fuzzy purple mammoths, some other things, you know, some nice shiny alloys, all that kind of stuff that they do in that thing. We'll do that. We're going to... Yep. We're going to do that. We've got raiding going on there. That's good. That will get us the next part of our Monster Hunter quest. Should... Are we not in... Oh, we're not in Midden. Damn it. Okay. Come down here.
Out of my way!
Right. That's better.
Not likely.
Okay, you... Gottfried Becker. Can we...
Deliver your missive and then get from...
You know what? I don't want a peace treaty. I don't care if we lose die. It'll be fine. Right, Wulfrik, you're going to continue your march towards Hergig. and Talabheim.
I will
We
not
do
obey.
have a Kislev army marching eastward, but I think even if they go for Kislev, I think Kislev has absolutely no defences whatsoever. Okay, that's less than ideal. Kislev, you know you wanted
The
a peace
Ice
treaty.
Queen does not want you here. She always gets what she wants.
Well, then how about a peace treaty? Come on, you know you want a peace treaty. I'll kill you. I mean, I won't kill you. There we go. Good stuff. Okay, Kislev's safe. I didn't realise that Kislev had absolutely no defences, but apparently that is the case. I mean, it should be. I mean, we could. What was I going to build lastly? Oh, that's right. I was going to build the. I was going to build the Chaos Totem and then Altar of the Bloodfathers because I wanted giants. Because nothing like frostbitten giants in your army. The Marmont's continuing his march to get tricked out, as the kids would say. I think the kids would say that.
Did you say something?
There we go, Monster Hunter. So we completed that one, raided the following region. So you tear through Middenheim, leaving charred villages and slaughtered townspeople in your wake. That sounds fun. Not only is there no sign of the Seigel brothers, but the soft fools of the Empire are surprisingly unknowledgeable about these monsters that are supposedly terrorising their lands. But not all hope is lost. One of your shamans comes to you, claiming to have a plan which will lead you to your bounty. He can put this plan into action for you, but only for a handsome price, of course. You will need to fill your coffers. Good. Quest successful because we've got more than 1,500 treasury. Indeed we do. Good. There we go. So we've got, having accumulated the funds the shaman demands, you pay his fee. There is always a chance he will double cross you or fail to deliver what he promises, but it doesn't matter anyway. You can always execute him later and retrieve the gold if needed. With the job now paid for, the shaman scurries out of his hut. So we've got reduced treasury, but we've recruited a shaman sorcerer. Okay. New quest issue. The shaman returns and discloses his simple but deviously grim plan. Having communed with various godlings and demons in his mysterious rituals, he now claims to know the location of the Soul Eaters. He suggests you march your army to the edge of the Forest of Shadows, taking captive any men that you capture on the way, and keep them alive. This plan sounds like it's getting interesting. Ooh, indeed it is. And
Is feeding time.
let's move over into the province. There we go, completed. Fantastic stuff. Reach the edge of the forest, having taken on dozens of captives on the way. These unfortunates will serve as living bait to lure the Soul Eaters out, who will likely be accompanied by the vicious beastman herd they march with. The hostages are chained and hammered to stakes upside down by their ankles and deliberately drawing their blood. The beast will surely catch the scent, and it will be hard for them to resist the lure of injured, defenceless prey. So there we go, the quest battle has shown up, and that's what we're going to be heading for. And Wulfrik,
I am the Wanderer. The correct path. On the
you're
move.
going to head towards
I'll handle it.
Midland in Haregig, and we're going to sack that as soon as we can. Let's move Hirosh just a little bit closer to the border. I want to see what's going on, just in case the vampire counts get any stupid ideas. And Throgg is preparing for the next monster hunt. So there we go. We'll leave it there for the moment. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.